Hi. As always, I remain Mary Obayen. You are welcome to my channel today. I want to say a big thank you as always. I respect everyone who makes out time to take a look at my videos and leave wonderful reviews. Thank you, because last week was a really challenging video. I had a lot of disruptions from my network to power source, but at the end of the day, we pulled it off. So thank you, a big shout out to all of you once again. And if you are joining me live, don't forget to say #live in the comment section below. And if you do get to watch this on the replay, please don't forget to say #replay and where you watched me from. Welcome. Thank you once again. Today's topic is, what are income producing activities and how you can get started today. Yeah, there are so many things online concerning income producing activities, but I want to start from where it is very, very important that everybody gets to know what to do and take it on to other parts of their life. So the very first thing that you need to do is to start doing those income producing activities for your own personal life first. So this is how, sorry, excuse me. I forgot to turn my phone off. So rude. Sorry about that. So just as I was saying, what are income producing activities and how you can begin to apply this to your life. So very first thing I started doing when I started thinking about my life and the things I wanted in life, I decided to get a mentor. And my mentor showed me things that didn't really click for me in the very beginning. So, like, for instance, she made me draw up a list of all the things I was responsible for, from waking up in the morning, giving my kids a bath. Hey, just thanks for joining again. And, to cooking, cleaning, getting ready for work, and all the other things in between. So, at first, I thought, okay, this is just a simple activity. So I listed down all the supposed things I was responsible for. Then she said I should put a timeline for each of those activities. And when I did put that timeline, it opened my eyes. That you can begin to do on a daily basis that can help you improve your capacity for income. But because so many people get tired, complain that they do not have time, that they work so hard, and they just want to get home and sleep, or they are not inspired to use their spare time to be creative, to look out for what would improve their life and how they can get out of the rut of their daily lives and put in some fresh air into their life. I mean, it's really something that someone needs to decide for themselves first. As you know, I still have a 9 to 5, and that is one income producing activity that I do that takes a chunk of my time. However, I know so many people have advised, quit your job and get out there and be yourself, but if you don't have a viable business, or if you don't have something else that brings in income for you, that can give you time freedom and limitless opportunities, then taking the leap to just quit your job and wonder is not really the best of advice. So one of the things you can begin to do is to check in your what how you can use your spare time. List out, like I got from my mentor, all you are responsible for in your spare time, and begin to identify them with timeline. Set timeline. If you're going to prepare the kids for school, how long will it take you? For 5 minutes, 1 hour? Write it down. If you're going to cook lunch or breakfast or whatever, time yourself. See how long it takes to do those activities. So eventually you begin to see that it is in their spare time that they're able to build, things that are worthwhile, make inventions, solve problems. They recharge themselves and they become more creative. So you can decide to wake earlier than your kids. Like, I'm a mom and I can totally relate to this, because when my kids are up, I love to pay them attention, especially when they are preparing to go to school. I make sure that everything they need is with them and they are off and safe at school. Then I spend some time when I wake up to write down the list of things that I need to focus on, and then I begin to work them out one after the other. I do that for work, and I also do that for my personal things. So then you don't get tired of learning new things. Read books, or online or offline. I love to read to improve my knowledge about things that can help me more, especially in regards to having a stable financial future. Then I shop for opportunities. Yeah, just the same way you shop for clothes online, you check out the reviews online, you check out comments from people. The same way you need to check about opportunities, income producing activities, and income producing opportunities online, because you need to continue to add financial leverage to your life apart from your 9 to 5. So when you shop, you ask questions to understand what the business is about. Think about how to do the business in your spare time, and see how it does not conflict with your 9 to 5, and check it out. Don't just close your mind and say, oh, this will not work for me. But if you do know what you are looking out for, if you want something that is like an asset that brings in funds for you, and you can do it in your spare time, that will not affect your 9 to 5, that is your main stream of income, then by all means, don't fret. Get in first and understand from there. Then I also use my late nights after my kids have gone off to bed. I also do some additional income producing activities. These things are really simple to do. You just need to be more intentional about how you use your time, how you show up for yourself, because you are the most important tool to your success. So then again, when you begin to leverage your spare time, you begin to do so many more things that will improve who you are and take you to the person that you see yourself to be in the future. So no matter how you start, it's important you just start, because whether you do it right or wrong, you always leave yourself opportunity to keep improving. And there are so many tools of leverage right now that so many people are probably closing their eyes to, not taking advantage of. And it's time for a lot of people to just let themselves try because I feel so many people just get uninspired by what they do. They get tired with work and they don't even take time out to do anything else apart from watching TV and doing all that. Watching TV is great. It's a good form of relaxation, especially if you're not watching the news. Sometimes the news can be very, can put you on an edge. But if you do need to relax, yes, you take time out to relax with your family and your friends, yeah. But when you do spend time, your spare time, to improve yourself, your thought process, who you follow, who you listen to, it begins to make you limitless, courageous, confident, happier. Yeah, so if you like to join a group of people who are doing this on a daily basis, working out their future plans, living it day to day, trying to be better at their own lives, I would like you to reach out to me. I can send you a link in the description of this video, or you can chat me up. I'll send you the link as well. So please, by all means, make time to do things that will continue to improve you, because you are the number one leverage that you need in your life. You are the tool for success. Follow the clues and you will get to the kind of success that you require in your life. So till we meet again, continue to use your spare time to do more and more income producing activities. Hey, Believe, thanks for joining. So till we meet next week, remember, you are the number one most important project that you can ever have. Take care of you and see you again next week. Bye.